On a specified
1,000. Airplane.
Evernote for you to see. So when you edit the video, and vice versa.
That's not a bad idea.
So I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, there's something there that we need to take advantage of. And who knows? Maybe there's people out there listening that's going, "Yeah, you fucking idiot." There is, and we've all been doing that for a while. You should probably get on board that train.
Give that a shot.
Nick Bader, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but yes.
Excellent. Moving on.
But I am in.
Moving on, in light of Halloween, I wanted to read an article.
Well, please do.
I wanted to read an article. I think a lot of times, a lot of good podcasts read news and some articles, and it's something that you don't have to sit down and read the paper about or look up yourself. So it's good to just hear some stuff every now and then.
So, we I think we toyed with like a weird news segment.
Yeah.
But this is absolutely the kind of thing we should be doing. Go for it.
So I found this pretty interesting. It said the house that inspired the Conjuring movie has now 2 fearless new owners that they say is still haunted. It says the Conjuring house is a real-life 18th century farmhouse of horrors in Rhode Island where 7 children have died over the years. It may seem like another peaceful historic farmhouse in the quaint Rhode Island suburbs, but it's actually the notorious house of horrors that the Conjuring franchise and a new set of owners who insist that the home is far from peaceful. Cory and Jennifer Heinzen bought the farmhouse formerly known as the Old Arnold Estate in June of 2019 and have already documented several instances of paranormal activity. So luckily the couple is well equipped to handle such happenings as they are both paranormal investigators themselves. They said that they witnessed his doors opening, footsteps, different knocking throughout the house. He added that he had a hard time staying there by himself. He said he doesn't have the feeling anything evil, but it's very obvious that it's extremely busy. He said that you can tell there's a lot of things going on. The Conjuring house's storied past spans 8 generations, during which residents allegedly died by drowning, murder, and hanging themselves. It says the reports that made
That's what I walk into.
It said the reports that made this Conjuring house famous. The horror franchise surrounding the movie The Conjurings is based on this house and the accounts of the Perron family. Carolyn and Roger Perron, together with their 5 daughters, moved into a house during the 1970s and almost immediately reported small yet inexplicable events within the home. It wasn't very long before these events were escalated. So Carolyn Perron claimed to have noticed how the broom would always move from place to place or disappear altogether. She then noticed small piles of dirt in the center of the freshly swept kitchen floor. The children also said they witnessed spirits and apparitions, and at first most of them were harmless. They said then the Perron family said they began to experience horrendous smells and stink of rotting flesh that would occur in different places of the home. They said their beds shook at 5:15 each morning. Rotting flesh in your bed shaking.
Yeah, no thanks.
You'd be done.
Just another Thursday.
Yep. Roger Perron would enter the basement and feel a cold, stinking presence behind him. The family typically stayed away from the dirt-covered floored cellar, but the heating equipment would often sometimes fail in the basement, causing Roger to have to venture downstairs. Bathsheba, Bathsheba.
Name of the dog? That's a great dog name.
Nope.
What? Cat name? Fish name?
Bathsheba was the main spirit in the house.
Oh, fuck.
It says the main spirit known the Conjuring Bathsheba was allegedly every bit as angry in real life as she was in the movie, according to the parents. Whoever this spirit was, she perceived herself to be a mistress of the house, and she resented the competition my mother posed for that position, said the oldest daughter. Objects were inexplicably launched across the room, smashed into walls, doors slammed, glass shattered. One night as Carolyn Perron was sitting in the living room, she felt a piercing pain in her leg and saw a small open wound and blood trickling down her leg, like you would feel from a large needle. She said it turns out a woman named Bathsheba Sherman had actually lived in the Perron's property in the mid-1800s. Rumor had that she practiced witchcraft, and there was some evidence of her involvement in the local infant's death. Many believe that Bathsheba killed this child in a satanic ritual with a large sewing needle to the brain, but she was never convicted of the crime. Bathsheba is consequently buried not far from the house. And then it goes on to talk about Ed and Lorraine Warren that own the home and some of their different activities. It's actually much longer than I had anticipated, but I just thought it was pretty interesting. So, allthatisinteresting.com, The Conjuring House, if you want to read the rest of the article.
Which I was just telling Cory, we were watching Ghost Adventures the other day, and that they went to that house.
Really? Mm-hmm. 8 generations. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Did you guys end up watching The Haunting?
Yes. I watched most of it. I think you fell the last episode. I missed the last episode.
We started on season 2 though.
Yeah.
Because season 2, I watched one in season 2 and the one in season 1. Season 1 didn't have kind of the oomph that season 2 did.
Uh-huh.
You can tell they put a little more effort in season 2.
Up.
Yeah.
Which story did you guys find the scariest?
The one with the Asian family. With the kids. Yeah.
I think that the first one, the Mimic, was pretty.
That one was messed up too, especially with the guy in the basement.
Yeah.
How he could take on forms.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So,
real quick news as well.
Yeah.
Someone came back in the room.
Fiona.
Under a different name.
Bathsheba.
What was the name?
Also a dog.
So the reason why she left the room was to go change her profile name. It is now Tiff.
Nice.
And
all right.
So I said, you didn't have to go and change your profile name. She goes, hi, yes I did. You guys are giving me shit. LOL.
Well, now we're just gonna give you shit about that.
Oh, I said, I think that was all Bob. She goes, probably.
Probably.
It's very casual. I like. It's Tiff.
Yeah. Pretty soon it'll just be T.
I'm not going to bring up the T's on the podcast.
Hey?
Huh?
T.I.
Yeah, that's. I have not. I apologize. I have not watched any of the things that you're talking about. I feel like we've talked about them before, and you recommended them, but I haven't. I haven't started anything new. I did see that Jack Ryan was made available again yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Season 2.
We haven't watched it.
I thought
we tried.
I thought you did.
I don't know, dude.
Fall asleep again.
I couldn't.
I'm not.
I couldn't get into it.
Not a fan of Jack. You can't see him as anything other than Jim from The
No,
Office?
because I
No,
love him in
13 Hours.
Yeah, 13 Hours.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah,
He does a great job.
How about Fractured? Did you guys watch Fractured yet?
No, we haven't
No, we
gotten
haven't
into that
watched
yet. The Haunting came before Fractured.
Oh, good.
Right.
That was good. Good call. Or Rattlesnake. That just came out.
On Netflix?
Yeah, on Netflix.
Okay.
That was a good one. I watched that. But Fractured's better.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, before I started something out, I'm like, I can't start anything yet because I know Jack Ryan's coming out. I think the Shameless is coming back for another season, with sometime in the next week or so. I just finished The Deuce. That's over now, forever.
I think we know where his new collar's going to be.
Stop it.
He also woke up the second you moved that.
Oh, you motherfucker.
He was obviously very comfy with that
Cory.
sitting next to him.
Click.
He's like, give me back my alligator, man.
I think he likes it.
All right, we're at. Hey, Danielle, can you grab that mummified fireball? One more
Yes.
time?
Danielle, if you could pass me another beer, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Which kind do you
Danielle,
want?
you're the best. See, Joe, that's how it's done.
Right.
Mummified fireball.
Chubby little loser.
Back to Cory's penis again.
Cory, where's your shot glass?
I don't know what kinds of. Just
If you've never
You
watched,
have a pumpkin?
yeah, give me the.
there's a pumpkin there. Yeah, there's a dogfish head too.
This is Halloween.
If you've never watched,
That's the song.
Now I remember when he said it like that.
Well, I
Danielle
wasn't
tried
going
to-
to sing it like that.
That was Nightmare Before Christmas came up on the radio that they were asking if it was a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie,
yeah,
and whatever two stupid country hosts were talking.
oh, I'm glad you finished that word.
They one was like, oh yeah, it's definitely a Halloween movie. The other was like, oh, it's Christmas time now. So there was a whole debate about that. But it was actually one of my dad's favorite movies.
Oh, I love that movie.
And Daniel's like, oh, it's such a stupid movie.
Sorry.
Bite your tongue.
And I was like, oh, well, why is it stupid? She's got, because what's the Jack?
Skellington?
He's so creepy. I'm like, well, that's the whole point of it.
I think as a kid I just didn't like it. It wasn't.
You know who else loves it? Holly.
Something.
And so I was like, well, that's the whole point, is for him to be creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, it's cool. Oh, there we go.
Ouch. Sorry.
Welcome to Amateur Hour, everyone.
It's not all about you, sweetheart.
So I'm like, and she's like, well, clearly it's a Halloween movie because they sing a song about Halloween. And all she could give me was, this is Halloween. And I'm like, well,
that's exactly how. Exactly how I said
because I it's been so long since I've seen the movie.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream! In this town of Halloween.
I don't know the words. I just know this is Halloween.
You know, last year Halloween, I watched it for the very first time.
I am the face on the moon at night.
Which I think maybe now as an adult I might appreciate it more.
I had never seen it before.
So.
In this town we call home. Everybody dance to the pumpkin song.
See, I should have just called Nick when I needed him to sing a song.
Yeah, that's true.
And isn't that when the jack-o'-lantern rips his stomach open and all the worms come out?
Yes.
Yes.
I see.
I think this is actually the first year that I haven't sat down with my kids to watch Charlie Brown Halloween.
How about the Oogie
Great
Boogie Man? I'm Mr. Oogie Boogie. You know that big burlap sack?
Ah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great movie. But,
all right,
again, Tim Burton. Tim Burton's great.
Love Tim Burton. Okay, so Danielle, if you're paying attention, can you tell the audience now what we're about to do?
We're going to take a shot or a drink.
Right? So what should they do?
So you should go grab one and do it with us.
Go grab one.
Jerk it right off.
You should go grab one. Grab.
All right.
While Danielle,
not bad.
While Danielle silently mouths expletives to me.
We're going to do a shot.
I'm going to kill him.
All right. Please join us.
If you need to get one,
clink.
Pause it right now.
Ready?
And we're back.
Clink. You lost it again.
There we go. Back.
Quick little flick of the wrist.
That's it.
Did you get that part 1 video uploaded for episode 42?
I'm actually working on that as we speak.
What? You were working on it last night?
Oh my god!
It
wouldn't upload because we left with, I think I had 13 minutes left.
Okay.
We left when we got back to Danielle's house. I opened it up and my computer had shut down because it was trying to upload it as I didn't have Wi-Fi.
Question. Last week, when you were leaving Uncle Ray's and Danielle was driving, how drunk were you?
Was I?
On a scale of 1 to drunk, how
Look at his
drunk were you?
hand.
Danielle, what would you say?
He was fine when we left Ray's.
Oh, he wasn't.
Well, except for his speaking.
Oh, fine. No. He had this like perma-grin, and he had a Cory drunk talk, which I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, but it's glorious when it happens.
Yeah, we're going to my house. She's like, no, we're going to my house. And you're like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just go to my house. And she's like, no, Cory, we're going to my house. That's okay. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. He's way too happy. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't remember you being that fucked up, but I don't know, what were we doing that was not, what were we doing wrong, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Apparently you didn't have enough apple pie.
No, we had.
But why was he leave? Did he leave before us?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Because it was like,
and I technically didn't because I wasn't driving.
I know, but it was you were completely fine with it too. Like you were like, it was like almost like you just had Christmas Day, and your parents are like, well, we can only go home and play with your toys if you go say thank you to Grandma and Grandpa. And you're like, bye, Grandma and Grandpa, I had a great time. Like, he was very happy, but he was okay with leaving early, which I've never seen.
Right.
Almost, maybe he knew, and then he was doing, like, secret behind-the-scenes shots.
Well, he
only have a certain amount of time.
The holy trinity of, like, good time things. He had his lovely
his
woman.
beau.
His lovely woman. His beau.
Beau.
B-E-A-U.
Yep.
Right.
there to share with the time with him. He had the podcast, so he got to Kermit the Frog at his keyboard. And we're making apple pie moonshine on top of that, and finishing up at Uncle Ray's.
Was that the apple pie night?
It might not ever get any better than that night. Like the rest of the year, all downhill.
So
The only way that would make that better is if we did all that in Oscoda.
Okay.
we can't go to Uncle Ray's in Oscar.
Yeah.
Well,
The equivalent.
yes.
So that,
Him and Oscoda, all he kept talking about is, I'm so happy.
How much time in Oscoda, when you were there in Oscoda, how much time did you spend looking for the Uncle Ray's of Oscoda?
None.
None?
No, because you just hang out in the cabin and do it there.
That's
Cory,
not.
we didn't
Or on the
know.
beach.
We didn't need to know about that. No, but what I do, here's a good podcast question.
Yeah.
What, believing that this is a thing, that there's an afterlife,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're going to have some similar answers. But what would heaven look like to Cory Schnozzcast? What would a never-ending night at raves?
Cory needs
No.
to go. No, you need
No?
to go last. You need to go last. Because
I-
you're the last word in it, right? So let's start with you're closer to him than we are, so you're going to go second to last, all right? So
we're all describing what a perfect night.
Yeah.
Or,
you want to
or
go first?
what
You want me to go first?
heaven would be to ourselves or to Cory?
To Cory.
Oh yeah.
You want to go first?
No, it's okay.
You want to go first?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I would.
I thought it was all individual.
No!
So did I.
no,
That's
it's
what
all
I
about
thought
you.
we were doing too.
All about you, buddy.
Oh, but Danielle wouldn't be happy with that either because she'd be like, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, God damn it.
But it's easier.
I can't do voices. I don't know what it's
easier
like
to
for Cory.
project on someone else, but it would almost be like I feel like it would be like a Groundhog's Day
Well, why don't you go first? And
Yeah, that's-
how do you think it would go?
for Cory. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be like a Groundhog's Day where
Okay.
he could, go through his daily motions and everything that he has to do, but be off. And like something like the pig roast, like some kind of big Uncle Ray's event where he's got all his
A
friends around. and
never-ending
everything.
pig roast.
Yeah, just where it just keeps going on. You can get drunk, but you can't die.
Right, it is heaven.
Yeah, you can't die.
Let's assume that holds true.
There's no money tendered. It's just as many vodka and sprites as you want.
Yep.
As much Fireball. And you get drunk, but you don't like pass out and get drunk. You just keep getting a little bit drunker. You're having good times with your friends. There's a lot of food there. Oh, God, the pig just got done. What? We just ate. Oh, and I'm hungry again. Well, the second pig just got done. It'd be like a reoccurring thing that would just keep
Right.
flowing all the
Right.
time. You can walk around and talk to. There's people there that you used to work with, or family members, and they're just a constant flow of socially mingling, going around and having drinks. And I think that would be a Cory heaven.
All right.
You're never
all right.
kicked. You're never kicked out.
Never kicked out. All right, I'm going to build off of that.
But it's always nighttime.
yeah, that's an important. Yeah, I would agree with
Yeah,
that.
you guys are.
Hold on. I'm going to build off of
We're
what he
off the
said.
mark, huh?
I'm going to
You
say
guys are starting to get further
I'm
and
gonna
further
say-
off the mark.
heaven to Cory would be that similar setup where he's got all of the things that make him happy.
Okay.
He's got someone serving him the drinks that he likes in the way that they're made at the pace that he likes it. But I would even say he wants things to be in reach. But I stopped myself from saying like, oh, he wants, just a smorgasbord of all of his favorite foods within arm's distance, because I don't think that's it. I think Cory likes the exploration. He likes the.
Oh yeah.
He would like for them to be directly next. Like he would like Uncle Ray's to be in the middle of a block, like a long block full of restaurants with all of his favorite shit.
It's always open.
Yeah, and maybe some cool stores like a Dick's or like a whatever cool's like a
Under Armour.
Harry's Army Surplus, Under Armour factory right next door, all in the same block, so that he can whatever he wants is like he can say I'll be right back, and no one will ever take a seat. He will get up and he will walk next door and it'll be like, oh there's a little a souffle, a little dessert, sort of a muffin that I've never seen before. It looks delicious.
Okay.
It's covered with sprinkles and all of the ingredients that I love, and I'd like to try that,
I
please.
can't wait to hear
And then
your
he'll walk
take
next door and he'll
after
grab a brand new pair of compression shorts, and then he'll come back over to Ray's and sit down and be like, I'll have another Fireball, please. And he'll open up his thing. He'll try. That's That's how I envision it.
So he could, but think about this. He can go out the back door and suddenly he's at the Ascota property.
Yes.
He can
Everything is.
He can go out. Hold on. He can go out the front door.
Yeah.
He's at the Maine seashore.
Right.
Of Maine with all these lobster restaurants and water splashing up against the shore, and he can go and have fresh lobster.
Yeah.
Then he can go back into Uncle Ray's at any time. Go off to the right, and there's a bunch of restaurants and stuff.
Yep.
And he can go off to the left, and there's
But
just a squad car waiting with a uniform that all of a sudden he's in, that he can just go patrol and do things.
Yes. But I don't think he wants to like sit his ass in the chair and never have to get up. And
No, I don't think so.
I think he likes the journey, but the journey can't be very long. The very short journey, just out the door and around the corner. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like less than 20 seconds to walk there, but everything is within that.
You know what? Or like kind of like a time lapse. Like he gets in his car for like 5 minutes, and he's
and time speeds up on his way to
and
get
he's
to the thing.
and he's wherever he needs to go. He's all of a sudden at the Ascota property.
Yeah, but heaven is forever, and so if he does that like 3 or 4 times, it's going to get old, and then he's going to be like, why can't I just be there immediately?
Yeah, but I think he likes the idea of getting into his car and driving out the driveway and leaving. You know what I mean? So I think it would be kind of cool.
As long as no one is going like, what time are you going to be there? Are you going to be on time?
Nope.
Are you? What time can we expect you? What's your ETA? Like,
because he likes
his clock, his calendar controls everything.
He likes the idea of the escape.
Yeah.
Corey likes
that he
I don't
want to be tied down by the man.
Yep. He can visit people on his own time. He doesn't want to be surrounded by his friends constantly. He wants to be able to
when I feel like
leave Uncle
I'll
Ray's
be there.
and go to Danielle's in Danielle's heaven house, and then he can go to.
we don't have a heaven house together.
No.
Oh no.
No.
No, you're forever in heaven mowing your own lawn.
Fuck that
asking
shit.
him to come over and help, and he's like, I'm doing a crab boil at 5 o'clock. I'll be there as soon as I'm done. I'm on the way. He'll say, he's perpetually on the way. He will always be on the way.
But it's always
on the way.
Just real quick, I've never asked him to mow my grass.
You should do that. Anyway, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we've monopolized a lot of time. Let's pass it off to Danielle. So Danielle, what do you think?
I feel like mine's way more simpler than your guys'.
That's
what?
fine.
Simpler?
That's fine.
Okay.
Corey's a simple man.
Yeah,
so
it's not a bad thing.
What do you? What's heaven to Corey look like?
Just being in Ascota, just at the.
Are you there?
Montague. I mean, I would hope so, but
okay.
Who knows?
No, I'm asking you. What do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think that you would be there? Do you think he would?
I would hope so.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't there.
I'm also not there.
You said friends.
Well, I didn't. Yeah, I mean,
do not count.
Friends could be there, but I wasn't there. I've never been there.
Yeah.
Would I be there at the heaven house?
I don't know. Would you?
Or would I just be a projection?
I don't know.
It's your.
Well, Corey's heaven house would either be Uncle Ray's moved to Ascota or Ascota moved to Uncle Ray's, and all on the same block.
But I think the idea. I think Corey has a lot of different things he likes or are his own little heaven, but he likes the journey. You know what I mean? I think he likes the build up, the journey. I don't think he wants to be stuck in one spot forever, even though he loves Uncle Ray's.
As long as he can set his own schedule and pick his own, like, I want to do this now. I don't feel like doing that now. I feel like doing this now.
Like an unlimited supply of money within reason.
Everything is free.
Yeah, paychecks and stuff that are just coming in. He's just got money if he wants it, and he never has to go back to work.
No.
And it's just, all right, what are we doing today?
Yeah, every day is the day. There's no end to the day.
Yep,
the day
and I don't think it's going to be anything grandiose. It's not going to be like, I want to go to Las Vegas and spend all this money.
No,
I think it's like, just
that's
knowing.
He's simple pleasures. Mm-hmm. He knows what he likes, and he doesn't necessarily need all sorts of trappings of, you know what I mean, the rich and famous. He doesn't have those champagne wishes and caviar dreams. He's more of a simple man.
He's not at a black tie affair.
No. He's going to be. And by the way, in heaven, always Under Armour t-shirt, shorts and flip flops.
Shorts, yeah.
Yep. Optional hat and beard, but always the same.
Mm-hmm. It's always winter.
So it's always fall.
Oh God, wouldn't that be
comfortably?
Great?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
If it was always.
Not always fall.
If
you don't like fall?
No, because you like summer.
What?
You like summer.
Summers though.
Summer, yeah, because he can go in the water.
That's why he's
all right. I don't want to. I feel like we could kind of cut you off.
No, you're good.
So
yours are very intricate.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the kind of picture we like to paint, Danielle.
I see that.
But you can paint a simple one. It's fine. Totally fine.
Here's a question:
Yeah.
the shores, not St. Clair, but the shores of Oscoda, are they lapping up with lobster bisque?
No, but the DoorDash would be able to bring him lobster bisque.
Or are the shores of Oscoda suddenly saltwater,
No.
and you can catch your own lobsters? No,
No,
you wouldn't. You want it to be fresh water.
Yeah. Because I actually like going in the water, so I don't want to deal with.
We haven't gotten to you yet. Let's
Oh.
let you finish. I don't want to short.
No,
shrift
I don't
the-
have like a long, crazy.
Anything else you want to
explanation.
add? What else
I don't
would
know
what
what
else
to
would be
say.
there? What else would be there? What would you guys, assuming you guys would be together, assuming that that's something that he would want, what would you guys be doing in heaven?
Just hanging out on the beach,
Hang
like
out on
what
the
we did
beach?
when we were on vacation.
Like
Okay.
one long day.
And every day was that? Like
Yeah.
it was just a never-ending day of that?
Mhm.
Okay. How about other things you guys have done together that are awesome, that we had a great time? Whether it's wings games, does every day include like a Luke Bryan concert or?
No,
Not
because
for
he wouldn't
Cory's
go.
heaven.
He wouldn't go to a Luke Bryan concert.
All right, so what would it look like for Cory? Would you then be like taking a bullet for Cory, going, yeah, I guess we're gonna go see Tool every day in heaven.
But are there concerts?
It's heaven.
I don't know.
It's
whatever-
Cory's heaven.
it's whatever you want it to be.
Right, Cory can go. Yeah, every night Tool concert.
How do we know this isn't a figment of our imagination
Right,
right
very
now?
true.
Yeah, we're all copper.
Well, I can tell you it's not.
We've been dead. We've been dead for years,
Yeah. Oh, dead inside for sure.
For sure.
and it's an eternal podcast that just keeps going on.
Yeah.
We keep pouring shots.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
No.
No. Okay. All right, sir. We've gone around the table. You could all tell us now to go fuck ourselves, and here's the way it is.
No, that's
This is every time I'm like, "Hey, Cory," I get the same look. He's like, "Oh God,
well.
why are you putting the spotlight on me?"
You started traveling a way off path with the people,
All the people.
all around.
I know. I was like,
I
he doesn't
hate
want no
people,
people
dude.
there.
That's why I said you can. I took that back, and
Oh,
I
okay.
said, well, he likes to be able to leave
Yeah,
when he wants.
and I
Well,
focused
like-
on what you were doing, not who you're with.
Like
I didn't say I was there.
No,
I didn't say he
no.
was there.
Having you guys around would be fine, but yeah,
Oh, thanks.
Fine. Would be fine.
Wow.
Hey, if you were there in my heaven, that'd be fine.
I guess I'd be okay with that.
I wouldn't hate it.
God,
oh, not you. You guys,
It'd be tolerable.
God, yeah. Tell Jesus, Bob, and Nick can come in.
you guys want to ask about my heaven and then down it.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Pretty much.
But yeah, it would definitely be in Oscoda. I wouldn't even need Rays.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I
Cory.
knew
Shut
that's
your
what he was
dirty
gonna
mouth,
say.
sir.
Wouldn't even need
You
it.
guys didn't see him up in Oscoda though.
That's true.
I mean, and that could just be a perpetuating. Wake up every morning, go sit on the beach by the water.
Groundhog's Day kind of thing.
Yeah, go.
But what if right off of the road, where the cottage was Ray's?
Yeah, it's your
Yeah, I
heaven.
mean,
Never go there.
I mean, that'd be fine, but
That's what I'm saying. It's heaven. You can it's whatever you want to make it.
Do you want to just make drinks at home by yourself all the time at
yeah,
Oscoda?
that'd be fine.
Well, I mean, after
But
several years of that, you might want to go to the bar.
You wouldn't get to interact with Jason. You wouldn't get to have Dawn make you the drink. You wouldn't get to see Angie, Don. You wouldn't get to cast your
Well,
phone
hold on.
onto the TV.
I think I know where we're going with this.
Okay.
The Uncle Ray's across the street from the Oscoda house. Far enough away to where if you want to go to it, you see it.
It's always there. Yeah.
But if you look out the window, it's not there. So like you
That's-
can still
that
take
would
in
be
this,
heaven. That would
take
be
in the
heaven.
scenery of
Right.
Oscoda.
Right.
But if you just take 100 paces or 10, and I didn't realize who I was talking to. And all of a
10
sudden,
shuffling,
all of a sudden
shambling
it's
paces.
all of a sudden it's nighttime and you're at Uncle Ray's.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's always daytime sunny at the beach, but as soon as you cross the road,
and summer
nighttime at Ray's.
and now it's nighttime
Now
at
it's
Uncle
fall
Ray's.
at Ray's.
Yep. And so
Again, too, I
she's summer, walk on the patio, stuff like that. But
yeah.
Okay.
but you come in, and in the Uncle Ray's heaven, the bartender is always heaven.
Good twist.
Not bad to look at. The heaven bartender heaven would get all your drinks on time.
Yep. Make a fantastic Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that'd be
Look
alright.
look how not excited he looks.
No,
about
he
all
he
this.
actually looks like he's like doing like long division. He's like, okay, all right,
might be true.
Like as if we're like I'll allow it.
But the most important part would just be being on the beach and waking up in that cabin every day and
Okay.
not having to worry about putting on any
Sunscreen.
actual clothing or
Wait, hold on. Are you,
just
are you nude in heaven all the time?
No.
No, okay.
Like, he was
we
like a
don't-
uniform.
Board shorts,
We don't want to be at that heaven.
and then putting on just athletic shorts after that to hang out in the cabin and being done with it.
Okay.
That,
How about people?
Like I said, yeah, you guys. Past that, I don't think I need to see anyone else.
So,
Yeah, family.
it's a tall
Mom,
order.
sisters.
Dad?
Well, yeah, of course, if I could have my dad and mom there, then every once in a while.
I can come visit.
Well, those board shorts are going to wash themselves, buddy. So,
Oh no, nothing's ever getting washed.
No?
So-
constant funk.
Because guess what? I'm in heaven.
No, they're
Guess
always
what?
clean.
Every
They're
day,
always,
they're always
clean every day.
And here's the thing.
A fresh pair
And-
that shows
and-
up in your.
right.
in
What
your
do we?
closet.
I would only need 2 pairs of shorts:
Yeah?
the board shorts and then
Athletic shorts.
the athletic shorts.
Yeah, you
But-
did specifically mention
But here's the thing.
That's it.
You can open the drawer, and whatever
it's a
style.
bottomless drawer.
No,
Yeah.
whatever style. It's just an empty
Color.
drawer.
Nope, don't even need different
There's,
styles.
style.
there's a t-shirt,
color,
there's
whatever.
a t-shirt drawer. There's an Under Armour
It's
shirt drawer. and
in
it's
plastic. Ready
every
to
color
go.
you can think of.
Don't need a shirt, it's too hot.
Put this shirt in there every single day. Those two.
Oh.
She did say he was simple.
But he likes purple.
Don't
Only
even
because
switch it up.
only because they were out of red. He had to buy purple.
So,
Told you guys, simple.
even though it's the Ascota cabin, we don't have to worry about bedrooms or anything because you can have as many people come up as you want, and everybody's accommodated. You just walk down a hallway and there's endless supply of bedrooms, even though it doesn't appear that way.
Yeah. He's like, no, I don't give a fuck. One bedroom's fine because I don't want any of those dudes in my cabin.
Yeah, would we be
Me and
staying?
Danielle,
Would it be like a summer weekend?
We would be out of
Yeah, no,
his.
you guys all
out
have
of
your
his-
own
endless summer.
Right.
You guys all have your own
As long as
cabins.
he doesn't have to think
Yeah,
about
we'd
us in
have to.
heaven, we'd be like out of his purview, out of his sight,
So they'd be
out of his sphere of influence.
clones.
Somewhere down the
The
beach.
perfect Ascota cabin that you have, there'd be little clones next door that we can go to and have our own cabin.
Just how
Guest cabin.
just how they are actually literally set up now.
Oh, I haven't been there, so
There's
Whose fault is
two.
that?
right. I didn't know if it was your cabin
Wait,
or like
whose
a
fault
set of
is that? Are
cabins.
you blaming Nick?
No, there's
Not
sets of
coming
them.
down,
Okay, so it's like a
Was he
vacation
invited?
spot.
Yeah.
He turned you down?
Well, I'm down.
All right.
For what?
Go
Come
to
on, let's go.
Ascota.
I
She said,
couldn't.
whose fault is that?
Oh, I
said,
couldn't.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
No, I
didn't
had
know that,
I
right?
had the campus or whatever. I couldn't
Okay.
do it. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't able to.
All right.
But the invite was extended.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely was.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be that would be it for the.
That's Cory heaven.
Yeah.
How about food?
I told you DoorDash.
Don't say wouldn't need food because you're gonna get hit in the face. Because don't even say some shit like that. Like heaven doesn't
Right.
involve your food.
Yeah.
Crab legs and
C. Selesky? Yes, sir. You're the one that ordered the endless crab legs and lobster tails? Yep, just leave it on the porch just like yesterday.
that'd be about it.
Hey, Tony, back up the truck.
But could you imagine an endless supply of appetites?
Appetites?
Yeah, just your appetite would just constantly be refreshing itself all the time. Not you wouldn't have to wait to die.
That wouldn't be heaven then.
No, because you
Not-
want to be full.
I would
Yeah.
hope in heaven, like wherever whether it was a cottage or whether it was like a mansion or whatever the location in heaven that I imagined where I'd want to be,
Uh-huh.
that it would just be a matter of me thinking about it, and then all of a sudden they're at the door.
Right. That's why I was talking about with his clothes.
A giant semi truck worth of crab legs with another tanker full of butter, and a crop dusting of Old Bay over the house. Like they're doing in California now with the fires, just dropping Old Bay on directly on the trucks.
Oh, the butter's here.
I may have to cut that out.
Are we gonna get sued by General
You're
Motors
gonna
or
blow,
something?
You're gonna blow the speakers out of. If Harry's listening to this, you're gonna blow every one of those expensive speakers with that.
So
Well, I, that was one of the best. That was one of the most fun segments I think I've had. I think we did.
that went on for a bit.
It did. Well, then that's what made it so fun. It was like, oh, let's not stop. Let's not let our imaginations be the borderline of this. Let's just go as far as we can take it.
But you didn't bring up would there be an endless supply of vodka and Sprite and Fireball?
Oh, what kind of music would we be playing too?
Could you get intoxicated?
Would you want to be intoxicated?
If I was at the Skoda cabin, I wouldn't need to. Wouldn't need to eat. I'd just be on the beach. Wouldn't need clothes.
I get to that point where you're feeling good, but you don't have to get wasted.
That's the equivalent of.
Oh, Danielle, it's
I'll get
okay. Don't. You're all right.
That's the equivalent, Nick, of.
Crying.
I'll get
Not crying.
I get
I itches.
So Danielle's Cory. It's okay. She's like, oh,
Hey, has Cory ever rubbed your back?
Yeah.
never.
Okay. Let's check it.
Those bear paws.
There's no fingernails, but maybe it's like a back rub, not a scratch
Yeah.
necessarily. Yeah.
It's like a declawed cat.
Yeah, guys are all about the scratch, not the rub. But women, I think more often than not would prefer the rub.
Mm-hmm.
So no, that was a good segment.
I was a big fan of that.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we focus on somebody else. Danielle, looking at you.
Well,
No.
and there's an endless. I have an endless supply. Those Tony and I used to do those at work all the time.
What's that?
Just hypotheticals,
Okay.
things like that. So you can do, 3 things that you can take with you on a desert island.
Mm.
Something simple like that.
Well, we need to, especially if you have an endless supply, we need to have a name for the segment. We need to do it, repetitively.
Yeah, I think so.
So
What would we call it?
I think you should. It's your segment. I think you should come up with it. Give it some thought. You don't have to come up with it right now.
Just
That's
call it
fine.
like What If?
Maybe you could just call it Smoky Afterbirth. Yeah, that's tough to work into a theme song. It'd have to have some sort of like a
Baby
like a
crying in the
lounge beat to it, like a Girl from Ipanema.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Something
exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah. Why do they always end with yeah?
Because that's how they should all end. In my heaven, that's how all. It's all Girl from Ipanema, and there's always
Nick
at the end.
Nick is always singing theme songs
Yes.
to everything I do.
Yeah. I think I've got to go to the bathroom. Nick's like, go into the bathroom.
Bob's going to the bathroom. Yeah.
In my head, that's already happening. Happens all the time.
Can we do Michael McDonald in flu season again?
Oh my God. That's I have it.
That's what I was thinking.
We could just stop right there. Oh, we already covered Bob's.
That's it.
That's it.
And
What
you
are
know
you
what?
gonna eat? Don't
And
care.
And you know what?
What do you listen to? Don't care.
All the gutters are straight.
Jason doesn't have my number.
I can bash that gutter until it's beaten silly.
Every time I kick a gutter, it dents and goes right back.
Come
Oh,
back,
I'll
come back
stop
the
you
next
right
day.
there.
Normal gutter.
I'll stop you right there. I'm invisible. I can do all that shit, and Jason will never know his name.
But you'll never.
Problem solved.
You'll get a drink about the same speed you would get from Dawn if you were.
Oh, I'll go back and pour my own drinks.
Just this
Something-
floating.
Something
one's
keeps
gonna
bumping
know.
into the back of me, and
Yeah. I think you're going insane, Dawn. Bob whispers into her ear while invisible.
That's true.
Yeah. No, I think I've solved all problems.
So we'll have to cover
My invisible heaven.
different things, but other people's heaven as well.
all right.
I think we should. Ooh. Ooh, hey!
Hey, oh,
Oh!
Yeah, this is my cigarette room
Oh!
where I keep all my cigarettes. Cory's an endless supply of chew
no,
on the beach.
No, but I would have.
I'd be alright with that.
I would have you like in a closet where I could like open the door and you'd like.
Why do I gotta be in the
Did you break your vape again? I'm here to fix it.
I appreciate it.
Nick's always coming out of the closet.
Like a vacuum. like when you go to get the vacuum, you're like, oh, when you open the closet, pull the vacuum out. I would open the closet, Nick would be like, broke your vape again? Yep. Fixed. And then back it goes.
Seriously.
Like a vacuum.
Oh, did you go? Oh, one of my guests broke their vape. Hold on, let me go get the Nick.
Open the door and you're at Cloud
Go
House.
get the
Right.
Nick.
open the pantry. You're at Cloud House.
The
Let me
Nick's
go
in
to
my
Nick.
closet.
Let me
Hold
go get the
on.
Nick out of the pantry. He'll fix your
Hey, brother, how you doing, Bob? Thanks for coming back, man. Isa, what? Why are you in my heaven? Whatever flavor you want, man, I have it.
Have you talked to him lately? We got to get him over on the podcast.
I have not talked to him,
Yeah, we got to do that.
but I'm actually interested to know.
Well, now you have a lifetime supply of,
In heaven.
no, in real life, they just
Oh
like.
no.
Wait.
Are you running low again already?
Starting to.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
We got anybody in the room for Poppy?
Yeah, we got actually still 2 that have been hanging on for quite some time.
Yeah?
Well, one,
Yeah?
and then
Bathsheba.
Is it, who is the French
no, it's
name that you, Yves Brooks?
no,
from
it's
the dinner?
actually we'll have to give him a shout out for hanging around so long.
Okay.
Trungview.
Trungview.
Yeah,
It's Vietnamese.
yeah, he's been in for probably about the last hour and 15 minutes.
All right. So he's either trapped under something heavy and can't change, or
He
he's
passed away.
highly entertained.
He passed away or
He
fell
may,
asleep.
he may have.
And then
The ghost of Trungview loves us.
we've had some other people in and out. There's been one person, Birthday Boy 200. That's I don't know. He seems to come in and be a bit of a troll, but then he came back. He's like, "Oh, hello, Schnozzcast." So
Oh, good for him.
yeah, I mean,
Anybody who takes the time to say hello while you're in the room rather than just going.
well, no, he was already in the room prior, and he was being a bit of a troll.
Okay.
What
Wait. What was he doing? That,
Yeah, that's what we want to
Yeah.
know.
So he,
Your topics are stupid.
oh, hey, I got to go back a ways here,
If
but
it's anything about me, I don't want to know.
he says, "Hey," he goes, "I have Snapchat." I said, "Well, hello, Birthday Boy 200. Says, hello. No school tomorrow. Look at my profile. Look at my show."
We're doing a fucking live stream here, buddy.
He's like, "You." This is what makes me tell you. He's probably 12. You like Nickelodeon? I have a new headset. Bye. Stop. Get help, Shrek.
Why does this sound? This sounds like Joe.
And then he's like, every other stream I
Is Joe
join.
Birthday Boy 200?
He's like, it might be. He's like, every other stream I join stops. I'm like, well, ours does not.
Everything sucks.
And then he came back. He's like, hello,
Look at my big
Schnozzcast.
headphones.
So I think he just goes on other streams and ends up getting
Yeah.
blocked.
Did he say yeet?
Not yet.
Did he say TikTok?
I mean,
He may be 12.
Are these dropping the buzzwords that
Yeah.
from the younger set? That you're dialed in on the younger set.
Has he dabbed at all?
Oh, Dad, that's so 2018.
I know, sorry.
yeah, that's a little behind the
You
times.
really gave yourself with that reference.
People still do it, though.
So we're at 146 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys want to take a break?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay then.
And we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Absolutely. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
Ding, ding, ding.